AAU basketball is rigged. Coaches are forced to make a choice between four things, and they usually choose the wrong thing. They have a choice between making players better, winning games, making money for themselves, or showcasing talent. Every good AAU team tries to do all four, but they do it in such a way where they're sacrificing too much. Every AAU team wants to make their players better, but if you focus all your time on improving players, you're not spending time on team dynamics, on team plays, on team defense, and other things that win games. So if you don't do that, you'll lose games. If you lose too many games, you will lose players. So you hope that the players will make themselves better by getting private coaches, by working on their own. Teams want to win. The name of the game is to win. So what ends up happening is after a while, you know the outcomes of the games before they even happen. And if you lose, you will lose customers. If you lose, you will lose money. So you have to win. So since you know the outcomes because you've already played these teams, you will place your team in the most suitable bracket, on the right path to make sure that you win games. You'll place your team in lower divisions. You will avoid better teams. You will recruit players until you win. And when you do that, you avoid teaching your players valuable lessons on how to overcome better competition. You avoid situations that would help your players out down the road. When all we do is seek to win, we actually lose in the long run. When all they do is go for money, they miss out on helping the kids. They usually practice just twice a week because if they charge too much, the best players won't be there. And lastly, AAU teams believe that their job is to showcase talent. Since the point of doing all of this is to make it to higher levels, they believe that all you should do is showcase the talent. By putting them in front of coaches in the right situations at the right time, at the right combination to look good enough to attend higher colleges. And while that is the goal, they are not preparing the kids to be in that spotlight because they are skipping a crucial element, making players better. As you increase your focus on winning, you're going to decrease your focus on the other three. As you increase your focus on money, you're going to decrease your focus on the other three. As you increase your focus on the showcase, you will decrease your focus on the other three. And even as you increase your focus on making players better, you will decrease your focus on the other three. However, if all you do is win games, you might make money, you might even be able to showcase, but you won't be making players better. If all you do is showcase, you're spending too much time away from the gym. You're probably not going to be winning the games that you want to be winning because you're not working out to get better at those things, and you're not making players better. And if all you do is focus on money, you're losing out on everything. But there is a trick here. If all you do is focus on making players better, you will eventually win more games because the players will improve and improve and improve. They're going to win naturally. If all you do is focus on making players better, you will make money eventually because players will know that they can trust you, that they can go to your AAU program and they can improve their game enough to make it to a higher level. And if all you do is make players better, eventually the showcase piece will take care of itself because the players will be good enough to make the higher levels. And in this age of YouTube and huge tournaments, the coaches will find the best players in the country, no matter what. So if these are the four aspects, only one lends itself to improve the other three, and that's making players better. So don't be afraid to use your workout time to improve players as opposed to just working on plays. Get a lot of gym time, even if it loses you money in the short term, because it'll make you money in the long term. Don't worry about winning the games right now. Place them in games that will improve their skill level. Place them in games that are above their skill level so that these players can make it to that skill level. Making players better should not only be your number one priority, but your only priority. This goes out to all of the AAU teams out there. Do better.